Last year, we visited Arab's trial in Philadelphia, where he was convicted of federal racketeering charges, which includes conspiracy to distribute crack cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine. Well, we got some pretty scary news coming by way of Lik Moss. If you don't know Lik Moss is Arab's little brother. We just had him on the podcast for an interview about a month, maybe 2 months ago, and he sat down with the interrogation room yesterday to update the public on his big brother Ab's condition. Now, about a week ago, we talked about it here on the podcast that Ab was in trouble, that he got some type of infection, and at the federal detention center, and they pretty much put him inside the hole, and at this point, were neglecting treatment. Well, Lik Moss sat down with the interrogation room and updated us on his brother Ab's dire condition. He went on to say during a recent interview that right now he's in a position where he can't walk, right? He's been on the block with my little brother and cousin, so they kind of take care of him right now. He also pretty much went on to say what happened was Arab was on the phone and a crazy inmate started just cutting people, slashing people, and Arab was one of the people that was a victim of that man slashing people. And he went on to say probably 80% of his body is black. It's pussing and bleeding, and he ain't used the bathroom in like a week, like urinated or defecated. So he knows a kidney problem, but they not giving him no medical attention. When he got stabbed, they took him to the hospital. Well, not the hospital, but I guess it's called the infirmary. But he went on to say they put him right in the hole. He catches hives in the hole. He's black out and then taken to the medical, but there's no real test run. He went on to say, no, shout out to Poerilla, who was ARAB's manager. We also had him at the same time on the podcast with Lik Moss. He's been giving updates as well, and he went on to say, starting with the laceration that got infected, Poerilla went on to write, the infection spread all over his body, that what causes his body and his skin to blacken, burnt looking, which is constantly, again, pussing and bleeding. He can't use the bathroom. Again, reiterating what Lik Moss said. They said he cannot walk due to swelling in his legs and he's shaking uncontrollably. He is being denied medical treatment. Now, a lot of people in the last video asked that we did, what is his real name, his government, which I think is Abdul West. And at the time we gave a number and everything where people can call and call the state of Pennsylvania, call the FDC, and we want his fans to call up there and pretty much, ask why they're not giving him the pertinent medical attention. Now, I've seen a lot of people leave a lot of comments like, oh, he did this, he did that. At the end of the day, he's a human being and he deserves, medical treatment. If he's dying, if he's sick, if he has cuts, if he has kidney problems, he still deserves that. We still got to treat prisoners humane at the end of the day. We still got to do that. We can't just throw them away because at the end of the day, we treat animals in some cases better than we treat humans. So if we're going to, have a high standard for animals, we definitely better have a higher standard for human beings, no matter what they done. No matter what they done. You see terrorists and prisoners and whatnot do all types of stuff and get caught, but they're not denied medical treatment. They're given top-notch medical treatment. They're, giving pretty much all the amenities that somebody would have on the outside, which I definitely agree with. We all make mistakes in our life, but that don't mean that we should be neglected, and especially if we're dying and he needs medical attention. So they are saying that his situation is dire at this point, so you can kind of read between the lines on that. And like I said, Queens Flip, the interrogation room, did the interview with Lik Moss, so go check that out right now to get even more details on what went down or what's going down with ARAB behind the federal detention. Again, his name is Abdul West. If you care, call up. It's the FDC, the Federal Detention Center in Philadelphia, and also call the state of Pennsylvania and pretty much complain, and hopefully he will get the proper medical attention. We're not asking him to be free. All he's asking for is the medical attention. So I thought it was my due diligence with my platform to definitely, being a fan of ARAB and knowing Lik and Poerilla, that it was my due diligence to speak on this and do another video to update my followers on this. Hey, everybody, go ahead and share this video. That's what I need y'all to do. Share this video real quick. Facebook timeline. You can share it by way of text. Hit the like button and get the word out, man. If you really care, call up, do your thing. It's your boy O got Hip Hop News Uncensored with another exclusive. Over and out. Peace.